Hi guys, welcome to today's news bulletin session for all competitive exams. Let's start. Google has officially rebranded formal social networking platform Google Plus as Google Currents. It is targeted more towards business and enterprises users. Google Plus was launched as social network platform to compete with the likes of Facebook, but due to low usage and some security works, it was shut down in April 2019. Google Current is available for download on Android and iOS systems. Microsoft has tied up with National Skill Development Corporation to offer digital skill to youth. Microsoft will provide free access to learning resources and conduct digital skilling awareness drives. Microsoft Learn, a leading resource center of Microsoft, will be integrated with the eSkill India platform, offering access to personalized learning paths and resources. Webinars, e-skill event and virtual session would be co-hosted. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has launched a new document scanning app titled Self Scan. It is developed by IT Department of West Bengal. It is launched after center's decision to banning 59 Chinese applications. It will serve as an alternative to popular document scanning Chinese mobile app Cam Scanner. Data in this will remain in the device and there will be no storing of data by the app on any server. Next, Global Real Estate Transparency Index 2020 has been released by US-based John Lang LaSalle, covering 99 countries and 63 city regions. It evaluates countries on basis of transparent operating environments for real estate investors, developers and corporate occupiers. India improved its rank from 39 to 2018 to 34 in GRET 2020 globally. The index is topped by UK, followed by US and Australia. It is a biennial index whose 11th edition is released in 2020. United States has formally notified United Nations of its decision to withdraw from World Health Organization. US has ever 70 years tie with global health body WHO. US accused WHO of supporting China on outbreak of virus, alleging that WHO misled the world in responding to the outbreak, resulting in death of over 500,000 people globally. Withdrawal notice has been sent to UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Central Board of Direct Taxes and Securities and Exchange Board of India signed MOU via video conference. It will facilitate the sharing of data and information between SEBI and CBDT on an automatic and regular basis. It will also facilitate exchange of any information available on their respective database. Data Exchange Steering Group has also been constituted to review the data exchange status. SEBI chairman is Ajay Tyagi and CBDT chairman is Pramod Chandra Modi. IIT Alumni Council and CSIR Institute of Genomics and Integrative Biology has signed an agreement to jointly conduct research on COVID-19 and patient data analysis. World largest molecular diagnostic lab, Mega Lab Mumbai, is also being set up by Council with the capacity of 1 crore tests. It will not only create a world-leading testing and treatment ecosystem but also establish global data leadership. PM Narendra Modi will address a inaugural of India Global Week 2020. PM Narendra Modi will address a inaugural of India Global Week 2020. India Global Week 2020 is a 3-day virtual conference that will have 5,000 global participants from 30 nations being addressed by 250 global speakers across 75 sessions. Which theme is We the Revival, India and a Better New World. The event will observe participation of various ministers from foundations, UK's Foreign Secretary and others. It will also feature performance on Atmanirbhar Bharat by Madhu Nataraj. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has tied up with US Agency for International Development for Clean Energy Development. Under this, USAID will provide advanced technical knowledge on clean energy development to MNRE's National Technical Institute and other public institutes. USAID, a South Asia Group for Energy, will provide a formal platform for collaboration on clean energy development. MNRE Secretary is Indu Shekhar Chaturvedi. Jayant Krishna has been selected as new Group Chief Executive Officer of UK India Business Council. His appointment will be effective from 3rd August 2020. Jayant Krishna is the first Indian to be appointed as UK IBC Group CEO. He will succeed Richard Hild, who held the position of term of 10 years. Richard is being elevated to take the charge of chairman, succeeding Lord Davis of Ipswich.